Hey, everybody. Hi, Denise. How are you? We're just going to wait a couple of minutes to see if anybody is coming to join us. I'm just trying to, we have a new setup. I rearranged my entire office the other day, and it's a little bit of a new setup. So I'm trying to make sure that everything is the way it's supposed to be. So please excuse me while I'm trying to still figure things out here. Make sure everything's in focus for everybody and that everything is nice and bright. I have some new things to show you. Actually, to show everybody. It's a little sneak peek of the release that's coming out. So I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Hello, Meadow. Even though you're sitting across from me. So I'm thinking we may or may not, with people being on holiday, we may or may not get a few people on here today. So I have, yeah, it's only 4:02. So I'm just going to wait a couple minutes. Maybe I'll get my image stamped while we're waiting. Bring my Copics over to get these little guys colored. I have so many Copics everywhere. Hello, Mariah. How are you, sweetheart? I'm happy to see you. Let's see. Getting all my stuff here. We were actually watching Kung Fu Panda, the holiday. Was it yeah, it was the holiday little cartoon. And it was so cute, but that time really flew by. I mean, like really flew by. 1 minute it was 2:30, the next it was 3:30, and we were running around like holy mac and cheese. So we are going to be starting a couple of new things with the new release. Bless you, Meadow. Good gravy. One is we are looking into. Mariah says, "Bless you."
Thank you.
Here she goes again. I can see it coming. Here comes a sneeze.
Not this.
Yeah, you're holding it in. So, but one thing we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try these sleeves. Our video team went crazy about these sleeves. Everyone thought that they were amazing. So we are going to be looking into perhaps, and I'd really like to hear everybody's thoughts on this. But when we sell our paper, to perhaps include one of these sleeves with our paper so that you guys don't have to worry about hunting them down for your paper, because everybody seemed to really like these. I love them. Meadow, here's one that I have tore the paper all the. So here's one that I have my little embellishments in here. I have my paper, just everything that I'm working on in this little sleeve. And it's just nice because I can put all my little scraps and stuff in here. So, I mean, I just really love these sleeves. I use them for a lot of things.
Denise says sounds great. Mariah says it's a great idea.
Thank you, ladies. So this is actually some of the paper that's coming out February. This is our February release. This whole thing is our February release. I know it's still December, but the pre-order on these starts January 15th. You can say it louder, Meadow. So, but one of the things that I tried with this paper when I was creating it is, let me show you. I love all the roses. And then we have little bits of candy and some roses. I like it when we have sheets that are just a flat color. That way you know it's going to match the rest of the pieces. But look at this. I love this piece. Can you see this? Can you see that, Meadow, on the camera? It looks embossed. So it's like little embossed hearts. Let me see if I can do it on the other one. So there's green and some more candy. And then here, this one looks like it's going to be a little bit harder to see.
It's a little blurry.
But yeah, so it's little embossed hearts on the paper. And there's roses again. I think this one's easier to see. But it's supposed to look like you like dry embossed the paper. So loads of fun. So we'll put that away. Hey there. Is it? I know I'm going to get the name wrong. I have so you'll have to remind me of your name, B&D, because I have the worst time with my brain trying to remember everyone's names that goes with their company. Brian. Yay, I was right. It's Brian. Okay, I'm excited now. So here, hi, Brian. So here is the Let's Party. I love this one. It's similar. Meadow, can you grab me the girl one that we have of this?
What is it?
So I didn't even realize that I did this when I made this paper. But what happened was I just looking at the bright colors. But then Meadow pointed out we have a girl version too. And I wasn't even thinking about that. So we have like one that if you want to go girl or if you want to go boy, you can go that way. But to me, this is just bright colors. And I think you can use it for anybody. And I love the brightness of it. And I love polka dots. And then I put that embossed paper in here again. I don't know. Can you see that, Meadow, at all? The dots on the embossed side?
You can see dots, but they don't look embossed.
Okay. Well, it's supposed to look embossed. And then some little flags, candles, birthday balloons, more embossed dots, and swirlies. This one I thought could be kind of fun. So, especially, I just found out and I didn't realize it.
It says when it's on the desk, it's easier to see the embossed.
Oh, when it's on the desk. Okay, so if that's the case, let me see if it'll work for the hearts then. Can you see that one? Let me move it out of the light maybe. I don't know. Can you see that one, Meadow? Once you put your glasses back on? As she squints really, really, really big. I think that one's easier to see on camera. No?
Not for me.
Still no. Okay, Meadow's blind as a bat. If anyone else can see it, let me know. At least we know she can see color. But anyways, back to what I was saying was our paper is, you can actually foil emboss our paper. So I didn't know that before. I know that now. Thanks to Jana and Elizabeth, who is on our team. But what's fun is I thought that this would be fun if, I don't know how you would foil emboss. I don't foil emboss that much. I got frustrated with it like a long time ago. So I don't do too much of that, but I thought it would be a lot of fun to do that. So, and now we're back to the beginning. So let's put that away. And I'm really hoping we can figure out how to make it cost effective to include these sleeves with all of our paper going forward, because I think that would be amazing. So here is one of the sets. We've got some little kittens on top of coffee cups. with little roses. And I love this one. It says, love you more than coffee, but please don't make me prove it. And then this one is, you're like a cup of coffee, hot and tasty. And then we have, love is in the air and it smells like coffee. And where have you been, like BEAN, my whole life? So I really love this set. Meadow and I are going to start doing something that we call crafty courses, which is going to be just some little like 4 videos, coloring videos of how to color all 4 of the stamp sets that are being released and how to make 4 different projects with the stamp sets. This is actually the little project that I made. I thought it would be cute for classmates or coworkers or friends. It's just a little thing. It holds Ghirardelli chocolates, or you could make it to where it would hold any chocolates. And it just holds them, straps them in so that they stay there. But I thought this was super cute and fun, just something, because I know Valentine's Day, you may make stuff for like your loved ones or something, but this would just be something really kind of cute and quick. It really doesn't take very much to make it all. So that's my project. And then we have, so this made me think of the movie Toy Story. I have kids, but I would watch Disney movies even without kids, just so y'all know. But this one made me think of Toy Story. So the name of this stamp set is called The Claw. So we have, this is an extra little stamp in here. He's not actually in the machine. Here, I'll show you. We made this to where it would be easy to cut out with the silhouette, because we are starting to have SVGs, that the cut files for all of these little things in here. So you won't have to cut them out by hand. If you have, you can use an SVG with, an electric cutting machine. It'll come when you buy the stamp, it'll come with your stamp set. If you already have like one of our old stamp sets, you'll be able to get that for free. I just have to finish getting them uploaded, which will be amazing. And then this one is my son actually named. So this one's kind of special because he never really takes part in this. Let's see. Do we have I don't know if it would work better because I feel like you can't really see this one. As I try to pull up maybe a darker piece of paper. Is that a little better, Meadow?
A little.
A little. So, but this one's called Kittens and Kisses. And you've got 2 little cats in a bathtub. You've got one giving a kiss. A little Cupid kitty drinking, it looks like bubble tea, but the bubbles are actually hearts. And then we've got a cat on an envelope, and he's got a little heart car. And we've got some little text messages and a mobile phone. So thank you, Brian, for sharing. So I hope these are just so cute. I love them. And then the one I'm going to color tonight, I'm going to color a few of these, not all of them, but I'm going to color a few. I want to color this little guy right here. He has a little frog hat on. Let me see if, there we go. We have a little frog hat on, and he has little balloons behind him. And then we've got one that they have a little gift. Wait a minute. Oh, that's the wrong, for some reason I was thinking we had those other ones we were gonna. So we have it, keeping rolling like a panda. Happy birthday, rolling in to celebrate you. It's your day. Birthdays are good for you. Birthdays are good for you. The more you have, the longer you live. Sweet wishes for a fantastic birthday. I can barely contain my excitement. Let the pandemonium begin. So we did a lot of, gosh, it took us probably a week to come up with all these sentiments, because we were trying to make them, to go with the pandas, because we like doing that stuff. So I'm going to put that over there. Do you guys want a sneak peek of the March Crafty Crew Kit? Because I got those samples in today or the other day as well. So I'm going to put these away. And I'm going to get to stamping. So I'm going to do this little dude and this one. So I'm just going to, these are fresh and brand new. You can see they're pretty clear. But I'm not going to condition them or anything. I'm just going to stamp it down with my block so you guys can see how nice these stamps actually stamp. And let's pray that it actually works this time. So, because I love this company, the new manufacturer that we have. I absolutely love them. They're out of Arizona. We get everything done here. Brian wants to see a preview. So let's stamp this little dude. Look at how nice and clear. Let me zoom in a bit. Hold on to your eyeballs. So I'm going to zoom in and I'm going to focus. Looks like that's as far as I'm going. Sorry, I don't have auto on this, so it's being a bit of a pain in the booty. So sorry. Come on, camera. It's being a booby. I don't know why it's not zooming in today. Meadow, help. Okay, hang on. Denise wants to see a preview too. Why is this not? I'm about ready to get my big lens out. Yeah, it's not working at all. Let's see if I put something up close. There, now you can see how nice it stamps out very first time without any conditioning. I love that. Okay. Me.
There we go. I sent out email for the live.
Did you? Okay. So it looks like that's where I'm going to have to stay. Sorry, I can't get in there anymore. But, and it comes out, I mean, you can see it got most of the ink off. So I'm just going to stamp off on that. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp my little froggy dude too. I love him so much. And these are nice and sticky. Let me get this stamped and then I'll go ahead and show you guys a preview. Get that stamped up real nice. We'll go ahead and get this down. Ta-da! I love it. I love this new company. I'm so happy with them. Let's see, put that over here.
Mariah says they're so cute.
Thank you. Let's see, where? So I don't have the paper yet for the March kit. I don't have the samples in for that yet. I just have the samples for the stamp sets. So here's one. This one's going to be called Crafty Friends. It's going to be all about crafting in March. So we have Crafty Meadow. And then this one is Crafty J, little boy crafter. And then we have a handheld hole punch. We have a hot glue gun. We've got like a little, I don't know what it's called, the punch that you hold and you squeeze it. And then it says it's crafty time. And we've got some scissors, a paintbrush, and then I know you guys are going to be like, there's a stapler, but one of our friends, and she's on our design team, she loves using staples on all of her cards. She's always using staples and twine or staples and lace or staples and something. And you'll see her on our channel, Kimberly. So we had to put a stapler in there just for her. And then the reason he's called, because I know you guys know I name everything after Meadow and Steven, my kids. But this is Crafty J because our friend and design team member Jay asked for a crafty boy. So of course we had to do a crafty boy. So, and then our other set are these cute little crafting mice. We have one who is sitting on a cricket because I wanted him to sit. Yes, it is Jay Thomas. So, I wanted him to sit on the cutting machine, but it wasn't looking right with, it just really wasn't looking right with the silhouette. So I used a cricket. I did a cricket instead. And then we have a little mouse with a cup of colored pencils and Copics and a paintbrush. And then Meadow wanted one running with scissors because she has a thing about running with scissors. I don't know what it is because she's naughty. So we have a little mouse doing a little winky with some big scissors behind him like he's up to something. So that might be Meadow Mouse as well. So we've got crafting is my love language, talk crafty to me, you inspire me. And then over the years, I've had, I don't know how many people asking me where to get the handmade stamp. And so we have handmade with love by, and then just for you, and then people can sign their name, right? There's a space so they can sign their name through the middle. And there's a little hot glue gun and a little pair of scissors on here.
So Brian said he's a good friend of mine, and Denise said we have coffee stamps.
We have loads of coffee stamps, Denise. Loads. We have new coffee stamps coming out. Ouch. And then we have coffee stamps that we've made over the last year because we sponsor the I think it's called Coffee Lovers. Coffee Loving Paper Crafters. So
Brian said I need a good handmade by stamp.
Well, I love the handmade. I mean, it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do. But that one I really can't see it. Sorry. Let me see. Oh, I could. Duh, I have the stamp set. Meadow, you're so smart. Meadow's showing off her brains. Here, let me, you know what I'm going to use? Just got my new stamp pad. So there is that one. And I could do this too. So here's I've already colored the Crafty Kids and all the stuff. I still need to color these ones. See, I didn't even have to actually stamp it, Meadow. I have it right here and I didn't notice it till after I stamped it. How funny is that? So we have the handmade by and all the little mice. So, and I pushed a little hard, but there it is, all nice and stamped. Let's see if I stamp it light. Yeah, just quick and light. I do tend to draw everything and do everything with thinner lines. When we have artists, we tend to pick artists that will draw in thinner lines as well. It's just a personal preference of mine. I don't like super thick lines because that's not what I want to focus on. Here, Meadow, can you do that for me? So I'm going to go ahead and get started on my wee little pandas that I love so much. Let's see. Green. I think I want to start with his little froggy hat because I think that is just so cute.
And I said I have to buy a stamping block like yours. The ones I have are a lot thinner and I don't like them.
These are actually really old. These are like, yeah, these are, it even says Stampin' Up on the side. These are really, really old Stampin' Up blocks. I don't even know if they sell these anymore. But I hang on to them because they have grooves in them so that you can like grip it on the sides. Because if I have some that are just flat, but if I hold them like that, yep, this is what I'm doing is I'm sticking my thumb and then I get my thumb in the ink. It's so bad. Meadow, I think they're in your bucket. You want to hand me your bucket? See, these are Meadow, the ones that are on Meadow's side. And they're so thin, and I stick my chubby fingers in it every single time. So let's see, what colors should I use to do his hat, Meadow?
Hot pink.
I'm not making a hot pink frog. You silly. No hot pink frogs. So the images are pretty small. They're not very big. I think I made them like 1.5 inches. So there's not a whole lot to color, but I'm going to go ahead and put down some YG00. And hopefully I can keep my big hands out your way.
Sue's Stampin' Studio says Stampin' Up still makes those blocks.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, I love those blocks. I might not be with Stampin' Up anymore, but I love paper and I love the blocks. So, yeah, can't say enough about those blocks. I've tried other blocks through the years, and I do have a positioner, like the stamp positioners. I have the Stamparatus from Stampin' Up, and I have a Misty, and I have one from, no, I have 3. Great Day in America. I have 3 from We Are Memories. And I really like their itty bitty positioner, but the blocks are nice when I just, something quick or a sentiment or something, just like pow, and you're done. You don't have to go through the whole thing of pulling stuff out or anything like that. So it's really nice. So, and then I'm going to use some YG03. What other colors do you usually use for green, Meadow, when you're doing your frogs? Speak up so they can hear you.
I normally use, well, lately I use G17, YG03, and YG01.
So you use pretty much the same thing I do.
Yeah. Or I'll use G07 instead of G17.
Yeah, I use YG07, not G07, but YG07 a lot. You know what would be fun? Is I should color these and then you should color these with your no line.
Yeah, I could do that next week.
That would be fun.
Yay, and I don't have to figure out what I'm going to color.
So you're just going to do these with no line?
Yeah.
So now you guys already know what Meadow's going to be coloring next week. I need to get this thing to zoom in, but I don't want to sit there and mess with everybody's eyeballs while it's trying to focus. I don't know why this thing is not zooming in very well.
Because you moved it.
Probably that's what it is. I moved it through my office, and it's in a different part of the office now, and it's upset that I moved it. That's what it is. So just going through this with some YG01. I love a nice bright froggy. Are my fingers staying out of everybody's way, Meadow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I don't know how you do that. I'm always right on top of it.
Honestly, I think I've just over the years of teaching Copic markers, I've learned to keep my fingers out of the way. And I've noticed that if I hold it up here like a paintbrush, which is what it's supposed to be like, then I have a lot lighter touch and I can get those thinner lines. So that's the only reason I'm able to do that. Lots of practice. You know what? I'm going to try that YGO7, I think.
That one is dead. It needs to be refilled.
Oh, now you tell me it's dead.
But I use G17.
Yeah, I'm not brave enough to do the whole G17, I don't think. Is it really dead? Did you kill my marker?
Oh, you said YG. I thought you said GO7.
No, what? Girl. YG. Silly goose.
Yeah, that one's fine.
So just putting a little bit. I mean, I know it's brighter than the YG03, but it'll bring a little bit of something fun into it. Here we go. Get back behind his eyes. Oh, you know what I could do though with the marker that you use, Meadow? Is I could do the little dotty things.
Ooh, yeah, that's cute.
And I think I'll just soften this up a little bit with some YGO00. There we go. And then, let's see, you said what color do you use, Meadow? G07 or G17?
G17. GO7 is the one that's dead.
Okay. I don't even, girl, that is dark. I don't know if, girl, I don't think I want to go that far. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll go with YG17. I'm not quite as brave as you are, young lady. And I'm going to put some, there's like little lines on here for like the where the little froggy warts go. So I'm just making little dots. I'm just filling in those circles, giving him a little bit of texture here. Gosh, everybody sure did get quiet. Is everybody still there? Sorry, I had to take a little drink. So I wanted to try and match his clothes. Ugh. Hopefully my head didn't. I wanted to try and match his clothes and use him with this paper. I mean, frogs are, that's going to match no matter what. But I like the blues and the oranges and the reds. I just really like this paper. And I like the little squigglies. They're fun. Well, to me, they're fun. Uh, and then all the little balloons. So I'm gonna, let's see, which one, Meadow? I mean, not like it really matters. The squigglies? Okay, so we'll make, there we go, with the squigglies. Who doesn't love squigglies? Okay, so we'll try and match that paper, which I'm normally not that great at because I don't know. It's like, I know a lot of people match their paper. Like they'll do their paper first and then they'll color to match their paper. But I'm like the kid that, you know, you go to school in the morning or you go to work in the morning and you packed your lunch, okay? Well, by lunchtime comes, I don't want a turkey sandwich. I want Chinese food. So I end up changing.
Brian said frogs would go well with the bubbly paper.
Ooh, the bubbly paper. That would go well, huh? It looks just like his... That would go well because it looks like his little warties. So we're going to take them both out. And see this right here? See what I did? I ended up ripping off my cover. So this is why these are so nice. I hope we can find these so we can like start including those in our paper. I think that would be so amazing. Okay, so let's see. Shirt, Meadow. Should we do a shirt orange? Yes. And does he have shorts on? No, he doesn't have shorts. So we're going to do orange. Or should we do an orange balloon? Brian, what do you think? Mariah, what do you think? Denise, what do y'all think? What color should we do these? So I think I'm definitely going to do some orange. So I'm going to use some YR16, some Y35, and I'll use some Y. Yeah, I'll use, well, either that or I'll use some YR. Oh, I'm just pulling them all out to see what I want to do.
I said
The balloon orange. Okay, so let's see what color. Let's see what colors I want to use because I just pulled them all out. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Now you guys can see how I pick my colors. So I know I want 16. My question is, do I want 4 or do I want 7? I want 7. Okay. Do I want 18? No, we do not want 18. Okay. So YR07, 16, and Y35 it is. So I'm going to start off with the YR07. Brian, you know what, Brian? I think I'm in the same boat right now. Especially trying to pick colors. So I'm just going to kind of go around the little froggy eyeball. And then this right here, you can't really tell because you guys are... Okay, I'm going to try and do this again because this is driving me nuts that I'm not... Is that blurry, Meadow? It might take a second, but I'm trying to get in closer.
It's a little blurry.
Little blurry? Okay, let's give this a go. Hang on to your eyeballs, everybody. There, yay, it worked. Okay, so this little bit right there, that is his ear. So we don't want to color into his ear. That would be bad because then it would look like he had a virus. And that would not be good. He's got the Rona. There we go. And then you got this little doohickey at the bottom. What is that? Does anybody know if that's actually has a name, that little thing down below? Thanks, Brian. I'm glad. Oh, that's nice. Meadow's usually on her phone to tell me whether or not something is blurry, but that doesn't always mean it's not blurry for everybody else. So thank you, Brian, for letting me know. So now I'm going to use some YR16. I'm just going to blend this out. I'm going to come around, close this up a little bit. And then I'm going to use some Y37. And I'm going to go to the outside of the balloon and then come to the inside.
Mariah said I think it's called the neck, but I'm not sure. Brian said all I know is that's where the balloon is tied.
Brian, I'm with you. That's where the balloon's tied. Mariah, that is interesting. I've always, everything always seems to have a name. So I was always wondered if it did actually have a name or not. There we go.
Brian said I'll Google it.
Thanks, Brian. Meadow, can you go into my colored pencils and grab my black, please? So we have the balloon done. They're probably over here. See, we can't even find anything. So the kids and my husband, what was that, last week, Meadow? Yeah, I think it was last week. They, I forget what they were doing. They went to the store. They went somewhere. But anyways, they came home and the entire office was rearranged. And I'm really not supposed to do that with my fibro because I'll hurt for days when I do that. But they came home and Meadow's mouth just dropped because the whole room was rearranged, furniture, shelves, everything was rearranged. And I was like, look, you guys left me home alone, unsupervised. What was I supposed to do? And so that's what happened is I rearranged it and now we can't find anything. So I'm just putting a little bit, this is just black.
Brian said it is indeed the neck.
It is the neck. So Mariah was right. Thank you. Which I had no doubts that she was right. I just had no idea what it was called. Just putting a little bit of shadow on here with my pencil. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. I think you can. And I'm just doing this right along the line that I did the YR07. So, and I'm just putting a tiny bit on there to give it a little bit more shadowing. So I know their eyes look really kind of creepy and really kind of weird right now. But there's a reason for that, I promise. Here, Meadow, can you take all these? We have just like bins and bins of markers that we're not using because we put them in there. So I'm going to grab my C8, my C6, my C4, and my C2, I guess. And so I'm going to start out with my C6. And I'm going to do both of them so that you guys can see them. But so this outer circle on their line, that's the outside circle for the black that goes around a panda's eyes. And then the next circle is the beginning of the inside of their eyeball. So I'm going to go ahead and just very lightly just go around the outside of the eyeball so that I remember what I'm doing. Because I have a tendency to talk at the same time that I'm coloring, and then everything is the same color. So I'm just coloring the outside of their eyes along that. Actually, I'm going along the second bit of that second circle. And it's kind of tight. Okay. I might not need the 8 because that's a little bit dark. So now I'm going to use my C4, and I'm just going to continue on that journey of coloring in that one ring. There we go.
The crafty sauce is done, right?
What? Yep. Hi, Dawn. How are you? Don't worry about being late. You might want to watch the replay though, because we did look at the new release for February. And we also looked at, what else did we look at? Oh, we looked at the March kit too. So I might go over those again at the end if anybody wants to see them again. So I'm just going to go in here with a little bit of 8. Just for some shadow. Okay, I'm trying to, sorry I'm not talking very much right now, but my hands are really shaky tonight. So I'm trying to make sure that I don't goof. And I already did goof, so praise God for the colorless blender. I'm just saying. So Meadow, do you know where that, here it is. See, and it's even right here. It knew I would need it. It knew it. So I'm just gonna push that back where it belongs. Just real lightly though, because I don't want the whole thing to just lit all over the place. Does anybody else have shaky hands so y'all know what this is like? Here we go. Okay. So I don't want this too much. Thank you. I don't want this too much darker. So I'm just going to go over it with my C4 again.
Dawn says, yes, I can relate.
Oh, girl, I need to take out stock and colorless blender fluid. I'm telling you right now. My hands are so shaky. It's terrible. So just trying to get all this to blend without going over the line and over blending. So I might let those dry for just a second and come back to them, because right now I'm just like, this is getting a little hairy. So what color, did we decide on a color for the shirt? Were we going to go with blue? I guess blue. Do we want light blue or dark blue? Like the BOs?
Yeah.
So let's see. We got the BOs. Meadow. Always pointing things out, turning me into a 12-year-old. Gotta love it. Do I want those or do I want B12? The B12 combo.
Let me see. What's the B12?
Let's see. Put my glasses back on.
Dawn says, love the colors in that paper.
Thank you. I'll have to go through the paper again. So, well, where is B12? B12's in that bucket, girl.
Well, why'd you give me this bucket?
Because it was in my way. Where's the, let's see, what's the other color? Give me the other blues that are in there. She's like, here, just take the bucket back. See, we have loads of buckets. 16, 12. Here. Take it back, girl. You're not getting my gear. She's over here trying to get me out of my Ghirardellis. Are you joking me, girl? I don't think so. So we've got B16, B12. I need something in between 16 and 12 because that's not going to be fun. Where's my 14? Here we go. Here's B14. Okay, that's been sitting there a bit. That needs to be changed out. No, it's not changed. It's just dark. But you are not getting my Ghirardellis, girl. You need to back off. Yeah, we'll go with this. So we'll put that back. Dawn, so you know what she's talking about is I made this little project because I thought it would be cute for like, you know, coworkers or whatever. And it has 2 Ghirardelli chocolates in it. So she's trying to talk me out of my chocolates here when she has the really expensive chocolate down in the drawer.
Yeah, but those are Ghirardelli. I actually got some in here too, actually.
Can you guys hear her at all? I mean, seriously, she's over here, but those aren't Ghirardellis. Turkey. Here we go. Here is B16. I'm just going real light. Dawn can hear you. As much as you don't want to be heard. So I'm not going right directly up to the line in his shirt. And since pandas are round, they're not, to me, they're not going to have any like wrinkle lines or anything because this shirt's going to be a bit snug. So we're not going to put any wrinkle lines. Oh, Brian can barely hear you, Meadow. Oh, did you just throw out all those chocolates? They're bad. How are they bad?
Well, they were in the closet where all the bun stuff is, and I think maybe that made them all, because they're like all discolored and they taste weird.
They taste like hay?
Yeah.
Yeah, you speak very soft. You need to speak up, girl. Okay. So people can hear you. So this is B14. And it's so funny, you guys, because she doesn't always speak this softly. It's just she's like not sure she wants her voice to be heard on the microphone. So I'm always having to tell, I'm like, big, loud voice. She'll get used to it. So, and then this is B12. And I'm just kind of going over the whole thing. What, Meadow? Why are you laughing now?
So since my chocolates are bad, does this mean I get a Ghirardelli?
You need to say that loud.
So since my chocolates went bad, does this mean I get a Ghirardelli?
No. Because you have 2. She has 2 jars. I'm serious. They're like big, huge jars of chocolates down in the drawer. And they're like they're dark chocolate. Let me get them. I'm going to get them. Hang on. I'm going to get them. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe you're trying to talk me out of Ghirardellis.
Yay, now I know how to get up.
Meadow, Elizabeth. Oh my gosh. So this is what she has. They're the Saunders like small batch. Look at this. Is this crazy or what? She has 2. Look at the size of these jars. It's 2 pounds. 2 pounds of chocolate. And she has 2 of them. 2. And she wants Ghirardellis. No. They are so, Dawn, seriously, they're really good. But after having, I don't know what's wrong with my taste buds. But those are the chocolates we give out at our retreats. But ever since I had E. coli for like a month, my taste buds are off. So, now I I don't want them. It's so weird. I feel like a toddler wanting cheap chocolate. It's crazy. So, let's see. And then I just wanted it to be a little bit darker, so I went back in with the B16. And there is his little shirt. He's so cute. I love him. And then back in with my black marker or my black pencil.
Mariah says good night, everyone, and Happy New Year. I'll watch the replay next week.
Sleep sweet, and we will see you next week. Happy New Year. We're actually thinking about doing a New Year's Eve video too. We're not sure yet though, so keep an eye out. Meadow will send out an email about it. So just putting a little bit of shadow in there. And then I'm going to go in with my C's again and do his legs. Did I do his legs and his, I know I did his legs. Did I do his arms? Yeah, I need to do his arms and his ears. I've already colored him once, but I can't remember what I did. Meadow, do you have the sheets for that? What the ones that we already did? So I'm going to go in with my C6. And I don't want to completely lose his foot, so I'm not doing a whole lot. And I'm trying not to go up to the line unless it's like right underneath his little belly. There we go. And I'm going to get his little arms. Oh, and his ears. Remember, he has that little ear that's up here next to the frog eyeball. You got quiet all of a sudden. Did you eat too many chocolates?
No, I think the man farted because it's so big.
Oh my gosh, Meadow. You need this. Oh my gosh.
Either that or it's his breath.
Oh my gosh. So Meadow has both of our dogs, and granted, they're older dogs. Mouse is what? How old now?
2009.
So he's like 14, 15 years old now. And she's over there covering her face, and she got all quiet and didn't say anything. And I'm like, what's wrong with her? Does she feel sick after eating those chocolates? No, the dog farted. That's what you get for trying to get my chocolates, girl. So just getting his little feet.
Don said, what?
There we go. And then I'm going to go in with the 8 as she eats another chocolate. She's trying, what are you doing? Trying to get rid of the smell. So you're sticking the chocolate up to your face, Meadow? So funny.
I feel like we just started and it's already 5.
Yeah, it does feel like we just started. But I've been running my mouth a lot, so. I don't know why. I'm having a lot of fun coloring these little. I love these pandas so much. No, I don't want the 4 again. I want C6. Okay, so this one I'm going to kind of, normally I go from like do all the colors at once, but for some reason, I don't know if I'm just having too much fun with this one or what the deal is, but yeah, we'll do that panda in a minute. There we go. And with such small areas, I don't need a whole lot of color. So I don't know why I'm going back and forth so much, but you know, hey. And get his wee little nose. I wasn't sure if I was going to color his nose pink or if I was just going to go black with his nose, but I'm just going to go ahead and go black with it. So I used a little bit of C4 and a little bit of C6 on his nose. I still have to do his eyes. So his eyes, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use some B04, B01, and B00. We'll finish those out now that the black has kind of probably calmed down. So there's going to be a white area, which I need to get some black out of. Here we go. What did Dawn say, Meadow? I don't have my glasses on.
They are so cute. I can see why you are loving them.
I am. I really do love these pandas. They were probably my favorite to put together for the stamp set. See, go ahead and move that black out of there. Gosh, as much as my hands are shaking tonight, I feel like that if anybody watches Scooby-Doo, but Shaky, the one who gives Scooby-Doo the coffee. Which one is that? Is that Phantasaur, Meadow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dawn said I haven't had an opportunity to use my order yet. Can't wait to color those bunnies.
Oh, that's right. You got the bunnies. Can't wait to see what you do with them. I hope you post it. So we're not using B04. It's dead. Meadow, I'm going to blame that on you.
I haven't used that one because I don't use it.
That's the one. I think that's the one that has the newer cap. And so it keeps going dry on me. So we'll just adapt and we'll go to B05. And I'm just going to color the very top. And I'm doing the circle that's right there next to the black because the next circle is going to be, oh, you know what? I did it wrong. Oh my gosh. See, this is what happens when I talk. Oh my gosh.
Dawn said I'll try to record a video. I'll try to tag.
So this probably isn't going to work, but I'm going to do my best to just push this blue into the black maybe. Get rid of that. I really don't know why they call this a blender. It should be called an eraser because this is almost out and I can color that in with some C1 for an eyelid or something. Okay, so don't do what I did on that one. It's supposed to be this inner one that is blue because you still need the whites of your eyes, right? So it's that inner one, and I'll do this one so y'all can see without my mistake on the other one. See, this is what happens when I start yapping. And then I'm going to use some B01. We're going to pull that down and lighten up the top bit. There we go. And I'm going to take care of that blue in a second. Oops, I got to do this one. I don't know why I keep forgetting about this little guy over here. Here we go. So I really seriously can't wait to see what you do with that, Dawn. Even if you don't get the video done, I hope you'll show us what you did. That would be amazing. A video would be fun though. But I know videos can be a lot of work, especially if you're recording them. Those can be so much work. Let's see. So now I need to try and get that out. I can't believe I did that. Well, actually, I can believe I did that. See what you made me do, Meadow, wanting all your chocolate. No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. So let's see here. C0. I might need some C1. I'm not sure. But normally there is a shadow with your eyelid. So I'm going to see if I can get rid of this by putting a shadow for the eyelid in there. And it looks like I'm just probably maybe making it worse. I'm not sure.
So I'll post a pic on IG as well when I create them.
Awesome. Thank you. Let's see. This is C1. See if I can. Yeah, I think that's just toast. But this is what it's supposed to look like. So you have a shadow with your eyelid. It just makes your eyes come forward a little bit more. So if you still can't get rid of a boo-boo, you know what the best thing for a boo-boo is? A sparkle. There, see, now it's gone. You can't even tell it was there. He just has a sparkle in his eye. That's what it is. Yeah.
Dawn said I think it looks great.
Thank you. What do they say? I don't know if Sue is still in here or not. But see, mistakes are just, ouch. Mistakes are just opportunities for great embellishments. That's what they used to teach us with Stampin' Up. And I believe it though. I totally believe it because now he has a sparkle in his eye and it covers up everything I did. So I think it's awesome. So there is our little dude with the balloon.
Dawn says I agree, sparkles for the win. Yep, that's right.
I love being able to do that. So I'm going to put a little bit of white in there. Put a few more little dots on his hat. I was thinking about putting some of the C1 in here for his eyes, but I'm wondering if that would make him look like he was wearing a real frog. So I'm a little bit leery about that one. So put a little sparkle here on the balloon. And then we'll move over to this one.
Denise said I'm with SU, but I'm really frustrated trying to get help I need. I'll probably just order what I want from someone.
Let's see. Denise, you're with SU, but I'm really frustrated trying to get. Oh, I know a few demonstrators. If you still need help, and I used to be a demonstrator. I made it pretty far up until I decided to leave. So if you ever need anything, just email me or message me or something. I'm happy to help. And I know the demonstrators that I'm friends with, that I'm sure they'll help, unless it's stuff that Stampin' Up specifically has to do. But yeah, I'm sure there's loads of people that'll help, or your upline maybe. I don't know. So I'm going to use some C6 and some C4. Oh yeah, that is C4. I'm like, wait a minute, that's dark. Am I using the right color? Hey, Michelle, how are you, honey? Haven't seen you in a long time. I mean, it probably wasn't that long ago, but it feels forever for me. How are you doing? And thank you. I love these little pandas. They are so fun. So let's see. I'm finally starting on this little one. I'm still going back and forth about putting anything in the eyeballs of this frog. What do you guys think? So I'm going to put some on his arms. Put some on his legs.
Michelle's so tired. Grandson just left.
Oh, goodness. Yes, you are. You need a nap, honey? I would need a nap. How old is your grandson, Michelle? Let's see. Get his little wee ear. Oh, you know what? I didn't get the pink part of his little ear. I'll have to do that.
1.5.
Oh, yeah. He's definitely going full blown, especially if he's walking. Let's see, and then some C4. You know, I got out my C3 to use that, but I'm finding that I just want to go with C4 because it makes it a little bit darker. There we go. He is cute. I love this. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balloons. So I think that's one for every single color that we have on our paper. And I think I need to leave that eye alone. It's starting to, I think I put a little bit too much in there. Oh gosh, Dawn, so you definitely know. Let's see, where is Meadow? You got the E93 over there?
I don't have anything over here except the BO40.
You have that one.
I'm your dad.
So I'm using some E93. And Meadow, and it's just for the ears. And Meadow doesn't want any responsibility at all for any of the markers, so she just shoved them all over on my desk. And I'm going to put a little bit on his feet. Let's see. Do you have, let's see. Meadow, is the R00 in that bucket? No, because it's not. Here it is. I definitely need to clean up our marker mess from coloring everything from the March camp, I think. Although Meadow just, I think, didn't you just finish doing all the, you just colored every single one of the things for the website, huh? Of the stamp sets?
No, there's still a couple I have to do.
Yeah, so if you guys see any of the coloring on the website, except for, is it Present Time Meadow? Yeah, except for Present Time Meadow. That is all Meadow's coloring. She has gone through, since we changed our shop over to Shopify, she went ahead and colored all of the stamp sets. Like all the stamp sets.
So Don said he was born a preemie and just started walking. My daughter is busy again.
Oh gosh, yes, very busy. Meadow is very amazing. I'm very proud of her. So we're going to go ahead, since we have our paper, we're going to go ahead and do, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've only got 5 Well, it looks like there's a different color. The green in this is a little different. But we're going to go ahead and do the colors of the paper for his balloons. So I'm going to go ahead and let's see. I'll start with orange. What?
It's so weird outside because it's all yellow, but it's cloudy.
So I'm going to start with ours. Are you still girl, we're eating dinner after this. Quit eating them dang chocolates.
Like the moon.
Why are you eating them daggum chocolates, girl? You're not going to eat dinner now.
What is for dinner?
Davalo. So we're going to do orange. We're doing YR07. A color that blends with the shirt. This shirt? What? Did I ask a question? I think I asked. Yeah, we're going to do, the other one. Yes, we'll definitely do the blue. Sorry, I got lost for a second. Meadow's talking about how it looks orange and stuff outside or something. So Y35. And then we will do the blue. And there's two different blues. So I'm going to do kind of a lighter blue, like his eyes. And then I'll do, or even lighter than that. Do you have BO2 over there, Meta? No? Oh, that's because I have it. So we're going to do BO2. And then we will do BO1. You okay, Ditto?
Yeah.
And I'm going to finish it off with B00. Let's see, what else? Oh, you know what color isn't in this? But it's in the balloons. Is yellow. Okay, so let's see. We'll do R29. And I'm just making a little lines. Get around his little ear. And then we're going to do R17.
Someone said, oh my, I love that balloon paper too.
Thank you. That is coming out in February. I'm really excited about the February release. We can start pre-ordering in, dadgummit, I forgot the day again, Meadow. What day is it?
January 15th.
January 15th is when the pre-order starts. And the pre-order, you guys can get a bit of a discount, not only on the stamps and the paper, but also on our new crafty courses.
Don said your images match so perfectly.
Thank you. I try really hard. Let's see, and then YRO or YR. Oh my gosh, I'm stuck on orange, you guys. I'm stuck. So R05. Here we go. Thank you, Denise. So now we need green. So we'll start with YG03. Let's see, where should I put this one, Meadow? Should I put it here, here, or here? Top, middle, or bottom? Top? Top it is. Get that in there. That one needs to be cleaned. Remind me, Meadow, okay? The YG03.
Don said how exciting.
Okay, there's that one. That was YG01. Oh, great day. Seriously? That's embarrassing, Dawn. Oh my gosh, that's funny, but embarrassing. Can I tell my husband I'm a movie star now since I'm on the big screen? He'd probably laugh at me.
He said LOL.
Okay, so we've got the yellow. Oh, we don't have the yellow yet. Yellow, yellow, yellow. So we'll do, let's see, we'll do 2, 6, and 8. So YO8 is up first. What do we have after the red or after the yellow? We have orange, green. Oh, we have the dark blue. Okay, so we'll put the yellow here. Ouch, ouch. Just go up. Okay, and then, wow, I'm really stacking up the markers here. And then Y06 and Y02. I'm going to tell him that tonight, Dawn. I'm going to say, I'm a movie star. I was on Dawn's big screen. There we go. Let's see. And then what color? Oh, it was the dark blue. That's right. So we'll use the stuff from his shirt. Take Denise's recommendation. Here we go. B16 is going to be first. And then B14. There we go. And B12. Okay, there we go. And now for some black pencil. Just put a little bit of extra shadow in there. Actually, I'm going to do it with this one. That way this is dry. It'll be easier. Thank you, Brian.
Denise says yes, it sure does.
Let's see. Sorry if my hand's getting in your way. The pencil's a little bit harder than the marker. There we go. And then this one should be dry now. So this should be going on okay. There we go. And then let's see what else. Oh, we need sparkles. We always need sparkles. So we're just gonna put a few little shine lines here. And then I already put them in his eyes, but we'll go ahead and put some sparkles here. And then, you know what? I'm going to put one in his eye too. Because everybody deserves sparkly eyes, right? And there are our little bears. So I hope you guys like the bears. I will be sticking them on cards pretty soon. So since we had a few people that were late, let's see. So here's, let me zoom out. Look at this. You guys, these are all the markers. This is so crazy. I always get so funny. Look at all these. This is like, this is probably the least amount of markers I've ever used. But it's still just a ton of markers. Oh my gosh. So.
This is so behind you.
Really?
Yeah.
That is funny. So this is the paper. Already ripped apart. But we were saying at the beginning of the video. Oh, that's awesome, Dawn. So we're trying to see if we can make it to where we can include these. We don't want to raise the price of our paper too much, if at all. So we're going to try and include these with our paper when you buy them, because they're so handy and they're so nice. See, Brian, how often do you go live? We go live. Meadow and I usually switch. And we usually do 4 p.m. on Sundays, Eastern time. And we'll switch. One time it'll be me, and then one time it'll be here. Meadow, let me see your card you have right there. So Meadow usually shows you guys how she does no line. And this is a card that Meadow's done. Meadow, is that blurry? It's blurry for me. Is it blurry for you?
I don't know.
Oh, it hasn't gotten there yet? Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. Then I'll go ahead and clear it up. There we go. Now it's clear for me. So hopefully it's clear for everybody else. So, but this is her coloring. She usually does no line. I'm not, I haven't done a whole lot of no line until I started watching Meadow do it. And I'm a little bit more confident now. So like here. So that's my no line coloring. So she has taught me quite a bit. So now the teacher has become the student. We've kind of switched places here. So, but she'll usually show her no line coloring. Thank you, Dawn. There's your card, kiddo. So, but this is the Let's Party paper. This is coming out next month, or it's February, but it's pre-order for next month. And then, so, and like I was saying, I thought this would be fun. I don't know how it would come out, but I just found out that you can foil our paper, and I didn't know that. So I thought this would be fun. I don't know how it would come out, but I thought it would be fun. And then I just really love all the bright colors of this.
Dawn said so bright and cheery.
And then I really like this paper. Ooh, now that it'll zoom in, I bet you can see this better, huh, Meadow?
Yeah, you can kind of see it on the desk.
Can you see it on the desk? But this paper right here, it's flat, but it's supposed to look like it's embossed. So, thank you, Samantha. Let's see, Dawn, most papers that are printed with toner ink. Oh, see, and I didn't know that until Elizabeth and Jana told me. I had no idea. I just use the paper, I make the paper, I use the paper, I have fun with the paper. That's pretty much my relationship. So, and then we have some candles. And then we've got more of the embossed little dots. So, and then we're back to the beginning. Oh, nice. Thank you for telling her, because I know that her and Jana just did a video with that. And then let's see. Oh, that one's not till March. So, and then here is the other paper. You can tell I really love those sleeves. I use them with all my paper. So this one's called Chocolate and Roses. I love the roses. I like the different greens of the leaves instead of it just being really bright leaves. And then we have some papers. I always like to try to include papers if I don't go crazy with the pattern, but just to include some just solid colors so that you have something that will match, like actually match the paper. And you can ask Meadow, I'm very matchy poo. So this is Meadow's favorite is this one right here, more than likely, because it's full of chocolate. And then we have the white embossed, which can't really see. I'm so sorry. But it's little embossed hearts. And then we have some more roses. And then green.
Dawn said, oh, yum. Samantha said, yummy papers. And
Thank you.
Dawn said, ECR.
That's Elizabeth.
Has the clear foil too, so it looks fabulous on any of the designs.
Oh, fun. So, and then here's some more rose. I just love the roses paper. Meadow likes the chocolate paper. And then we are at the beginning again. So those are the two papers that are coming out that you can start pre-ordering January 15th. And again, we're still looking into, I can't promise anything because like I said, I don't really want to raise the price too much of the paper, but we're trying to make it to where we can include those. Yes, Meadow loves the chocolate. Everybody knows Meadow loves the chocolate now. So, and then here are the little cats. I have these colored, don't I? Somewhere, Meadow?
Somewhere.
So they can see them a little bit better. Let's see. Hang on 2 shakes while I take a look. Are they in here? Let's see. I have loads of stuff in here. Let me see. I think I just passed them. Loads of images. I thought I had them in here. Meadow, what happened to the big stack of images we already had done? Do you remember? No? Ah! Found them. Here they are. So those are the little cats. Because you can't really see them there. I'm looking for the, oh, and then, yay, I found them. So these are these cats. This is the Kittens and Kisses. And Meadow actually colored that. I think it's super cute. And then these kitties are these kitties. So these ones are fun. I like this sentiment the best. I'm going to tell you because I think it's funny. It says, "You're like a cup of coffee, hot and tasty. I love you more than coffee, but please don't make me prove it." And then, "Love is in the air and it smells like coffee. And where have you been all my whole where have you been my whole life?" So those are those kitties. And this one is Love and Coffee. And I actually made this with, that's what I made this with. Because this is going to be part of the little crafty course, because I thought that this would be cute. But those are the chocolates she's trying to get along with her own chocolates. And then this one, you weren't here, Dawn, but I was talking about how this one makes me think of Toy Story. So we named this one the Claw from that movie, because it made us think of the claw machine game. And here's that one colored. So this little dog isn't actually in the game. He is a little extra stamp that we were able to get the manufacturer to cut this bit of the stamp set out. So, so we cut this bit out of it so we could have an extra little cute little stuffed animal stamp. And then the SVGs, because the SVG files, the cut files for these, will now, whenever you buy a stamp set, it will come with the files so that you can cut these out with your electric machines. But it will actually cut all of this bit out, so you can make a shaker card with this if you wanted to. So, and that's something new. And if you have like Dawn, you have some of our old stamp sets, some of our older stuff. We are gradually, that's one of our things over the holidays, is we were going to be working on getting all the SVGs up there so that everyone can have, if you have an old stamp set, you can download the SVGs for free. So, and we've been working on that. And then what did I do with the Panda stamp set, Meadow? I stamped it. I put it back. What did I do with it? Did you eat it? You ate it, didn't you? You're over there eating the chocolates and scarfed the pandas. So let me see if I can find. Here's the whole Panda stamp set already colored. I don't know what I did with stamp set now. We'll find it somewhere on my desk. Somewhere. Maybe.
Is it over there in that stack of stuff?
Is it in this? Whoa. I have so many on my desk. It is over there. Good job, Meadow.
I didn't eat it.
So, she didn't want to be blamed for eating it when she's scarfing down the chocolate. So here's this one. So you got the Bunna Latte. So I'll make sure I get that Bunna Latte one done, because I haven't done that one yet. So I'll make sure I get that done right away for you, Dawn. So here's the pandas. And it says, the sentiments are, "Keep it rolling like a panda. Happy birthday. Birthdays are good for you. The more you have, the longer you live." Let's see. "Sweet wishes for a fantastic birthday. I can barely contain my excitement. Let the pandemonium begin. It's your birthday. Rolling in to celebrate you." And the reason we did all the rolling is because we always see the reels and the videos of all the pandas, and they just like roll everywhere. They're always rolling everywhere. It's so cute. So that's why we kind of just took our time and tried to figure out really good sentiments for this stamp set. So there's that. And then I told you that I showed everybody March. I don't have this stamp set colored yet. But this is says handmade with love by, just for you. And then there's a space right here. So whoever has the stamp, they can just sign their name right here. And then we have you inspire me, talk crafty to me. Crafting is my love language. Oh, I totally forgot about the little ink splotch. But we have a paintbrush, colored pencils, Copic markers, and Meadow actually, she did the Copic markers, so that was fun. And then the little mouse. And this is, I'm dubbing this one the Meadow Mouse Meadow, because she said she wanted a mouse running with scissors. She has an obsession with chocolate and running with scissors. Beware. So I did one with a little winky face and made it to where he was up to something with the big old scissors behind him. And then we have one with, he's sitting on a cricket. So I thought that one was cute. And these are all for the March Crafty Crew kit. So these ones will start pre-order January 15th as well. But the pre-order will be over February 15th. And once pre-order is over, they will be gone. You will not be able to buy these 2 stamp sets for at least 6 months to a year, because they're part of the subscription. But you can get them without the prescription. Oh my gosh. Yes, you all need a prescription for the stamps. So, but this one is Crafty Meadow, and this is Craftin' J. And we have It's Crafty Time. We have a stapler, some scissors, a paintbrush, a little punch, a hot glue gun, and another little punch. And I tried to size all of these things so that you can actually put them in their little hands like they're holding them. So that is March. I'd show you the paper for March, but I don't have that sample just yet from the manufacturer. So I'm very, very sorry, but I'll have to show it to you when it comes in, which will probably be, when are they supposed to be in? Like January 7th? Yeah, they're supposed to be in a couple weeks. Next week. Oh gosh, next week or the week after. Oh my goodness. So the Bunna Latte, yeah, that is on the stamp set. You want to put the website in there, Meadow? Well, but you can still put craftystampco.com so they can at least read it. Silly girl. I think Meadow needs more real food and no chocolate. I think the chocolate is taking over her brain. So this is actually Meadow's coloring on these ones. So, but I hope you guys really enjoyed tonight. I had a really good time with you guys. And I hope to see that. Well, we'll see you next week. We'll see you on the 4th. Meadow's going to color these, but she's going to color them as no line. So that'll be nice. Dawn, you need some real food too. So you and Meadow would do well together with the chocolates. That's awesome. So Dawn, if you ever come down for a retreat or something, we're definitely going to have to put you and Meadow together. So we will see you next week. And gosh, I hope you guys have a really good New Year's. Stay tuned because we're thinking about doing a live on New Year's Eve just for some fun. So if you guys are, the type that just stay home and craft or whatever, look us up. Meadow will send out an email to whether or not we're going to be on live or not. So we will, Michelle, when can we get the pandas? January 15th. These will be up for pre-order January 15th. Dawn, you are a woman after my own heart. I stay home and call her too. And then we play, like, close to midnight, we play Monopoly with my husband because he's tired and he loses. We're so bad. So we will see you. Should we do New Year's, Meadow? Yes or no right now? Should we do New Year's?
Sure.
She said yes. So we will see you guys New Year's. What time should we do New Year's, Meadow?
Probably early. Like,
well, you don't want to do, I don't know if anybody works.
Yeah, let's just do 4 like normal.
Okay, so we'll do 4 p.m. and we will see you guys later. Bye, everyone. See you on Wednesday. Happy New Year's. Or is it Tuesday? When's New Year's Eve?
Let me look. Tuesday.
Tuesday.
So day after tomorrow.
So day after tomorrow. We will see you day after tomorrow. 2 sleeps, everybody. See you later. Bye.